When we left off, we were on the Central Pacific Costa Rican coast. This is Herradura, and back behind me that is Los Sueños Marina, which is a very, very expensive marina. There's a big resort there, and it's pretty much all sport fishing boats in there, filled with sport fishing boats.
Early start this morning, only about 35 miles to go down today. We've got a nice light, probably picking up breeze here as the sun comes up over the hill. So the sun hasn't come up yet, it's about 5:30, 6 a.m. Beautiful offshore breeze here.
And where are we going today and who are we seeing?
Today we are headed down to Quepos area, and my friend Dre is coming. She's on vacation in Costa Rica, just happened to be down here. She's delivering a phone and a SIM card, which will be really nice to have again.
And bolts.
And bolts for the dinghy, so if we lose one, we don't not have a dinghy.
And a metal plate.
Yeah, fun stuff.
The things we get excited for.
It's quite often that we get ideas of what we can do differently aboard Varuna from you. So we appreciate it. We do read your comments, and I tell you what, there's some bloody good ones out there. A little while ago, I've probably had a few people mention it. I'm pretty sure John might have been one of them though. That was talking to us about a preventer situation on running the preventer all the way forward. And that's what we're trying now. We've been tweaking with it a little bit. We've got to play around a little bit more about how we best want to set that preventer up so it's not pulling forward on the lifelines because it curves into the bow so much. But once it's all the way out, it's pretty neat. And then we can run the line all the way back here anyway.
Well, not as nice a sail as we were hoping for. We have quite the current, strong current against us, and we also have light winds coming out of exactly the direction we're trying to go. So we're motor sailing.
What time do you think we'll arrive?
I don't know, if we keep this up pretty late, sunset, just before sunset. Hopefully once we round this point, maybe it'll be a bit different. Well, today hasn't really gone to plan. We are headed back to where we came from. Basically, no wind out here for most of the day, and I think by about 11 a.m. we had only made it 25-30% of the way there, so there's no way we would make it in before dark. So we decided to turn around, and we're attempting to sail back, but as you can see, it's not really filled sail. Back behind that little island back there, that is Bahia Herradura, which is where we came from, and where we're headed back to. We're kind of just drifting back north, mostly with the current. No wind to speak of out here, none at all.
No, I think these are different.
We are right back where we started the day. It's a nice bay at least, a nice place to anchor. Raspados, a root beer and an orange one. Shaved,
What's inside of it though?
basically shaved ice, powdered milk, and then syrup, whatever flavor syrup, and then if you want, like sweetened condensed milk on top. Really healthy.
We're going for a walk. Varuna's going to be on her own tonight. We had an interesting sail yesterday there. It didn't really make it anywhere. So we ended up back where we already left from.
Fun times.
Now, Drea, Hillary's friend, is somewhere in Costa Rica. She's going to drive on down the main road here and probably pick us up for a spell. So we're going to do what we've done a couple of times before. Going to leave Varuna on her own tonight. She's all locked up. Feel pretty confident. Seems like a nice, good holding here. We've got another chain out.
Calm weather.
No,
Lots
yeah,
of chain
no
out.
weather to worry about. Hey,
No.
check the weather.
It's
check
basically
the weather.
sunny and calm and still here every day this time of year.
So it's so calm that I wanted to shut the port lights and Hillary said no, there's no chance of rain. But they're all shut up anyway.
Yep.
Boat's locked up. The dinghy's on shore. That's her only real worry. It is locked up to a tree and there's nothing on there that makes it look like you'd want to steal it other than some oars and a dinghy. So, you know, I feel like it's a pretty safe area and
Yep.
we'll just put our trust in that, eh?
Trying to play Guess the Fruit. Anyone know what these are? They're crazy looking. Cool tree too. So we are going to head it down to Quepos where we tried to sail to yesterday. We're going to get a ride with my friend Drea. Gonna collect some things that she delivered to us and we're going to check out a couple marine shops there and see the sights, hang out with friends.
Now first we do have a little marine shop here, CR Marine, right here in Herradura. I think it's on the road here, that's where we're going to meet Drea at and we're going to check it out. There is maybe a larger one down in Quepos, we're not really sure, and we're hoping to find some dive fins down in Quepos.
Alright, we're here.
We're here.
Hello! Hi! How's it going? Sweaty?
Hello.
Alright, we're here in Quepos.
Quepos.
Got a nice ride down here with Drea, which is nice. We've got a package. Oh my gosh.
Important things.
Waiting on
Really
that.
So excited about this.
Plate for our impeller and also a couple of bolts for the dinghy
So yeah.
and the phone, so we'll have service.
Good stuff.
Oh, wait a second, and I'm trying to find Hillary and I'm not sure where she went, but if I go, I think over here. Where is this? Oh, hey, where are you?
Hey. Hello. We're in a hotel room.
What?
Imagine that. Craziness.
So one night in a hotel room, thanks to my parents. It's going to help us out since we now have a new phone, which we're going to have to test out and see if it works. This gives us all our data, so we can
Woohoo.
upload video to you guys.
And do everything else we need to do online.
Now we're going to go look for some dive fins. This here is the Malecon, or the boardwalk of Quepos. We see one other boat sitting out there on anchor, and we're just discussing about why we're glad we actually didn't make it here.
It's not the nicest anchorage out there. It's kind of rolly, and we do not know where we could have brought in the dinghy. It's kind of all rock wall built up around here. There's a big estuary in there, but it's packed with other boats and businesses and rock walls. There's a beach, but it's on the big outside leg where we can't get to town.
We do know we could go into the dinghy dock at the marina for like 50 bucks a day.
Well, this is what we came here for. Oceans Unlimited dive shop. The only place we found that has some kind of fin. I think they might be more like snorkel fins, but we'll see if they're dive fins. Found some sort of fins. Extra large. ¿Tiene más tallas o no?
No, esta es la misma.
Okay. ¿Cuánto?
$111.
Okay.
Make it regular. I mean,
Well, bummer. They had some fins that were actually like good, proper dive fins, but not the right size, and they didn't seem to know too much. They didn't know if they could order them or anything like that. So a bit of a bummer.
We're going to keep on working on it. We're going to email the owner and just see if they can order some in, or maybe they have some in the back. It is, we checked the price though online, and it's probably only about $15 more than what we'd be able to get in the US for that same one. It's kind of loud right now.
A lot of birds above us.
A lot of birds. It's rush hour. Traffic's heading out of through town here.
Oh, definitely.
Very loud, and the sun just set behind us, so I think that's what set the birdies off.
Checking out bus schedule and prices. Ok, y la última está a las 6 por la tarde. Ok, ¿y cuánto cuesta? I guess it's about 1,500 colones, which is about $3 to go back to Jaco or Herradura, which is where we are, about an hour and a half, so not too bad. There's buses that leave about every hour and a half or so.
That makes it $6 for both of us to get back to Herradura. That's for about, what, 1.5, 2 hour bus ride?
I think an hour and a half,
yeah.
Something like that. Not too bad.
Not a bad deal. We're enjoying this town so far. It's smaller than Jaco. It's got some cute little parts to it. It's definitely got a very touristy section to it as well. A very expensive marina. Lots of nice restaurants, but there's also some nice little local ones we're going to hopefully eat at soon.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever eaten at this place? It seems like a very large chain all over Costa Rica. I feel like we might have even seen them up in Nicaragua. How do I say that? Pollolandia. So it's like the chicken place, basically, land of chicken. So they have a lot of fried chicken. It's basically KFC down here. We say goodbye to Drea.
It's good to catch up with friends from home. It's always fun.
On our way back to Verona now.
Back on the bus.
So good news, if you keep on looking and you keep on hoping, we kept following up. We emailed the owners of the dive shop we're at, and it turns out they did have a pair of fins in the right size.
Yes, the lady that was there in the evening wasn't too interested in helping us find them, but it turns out they were there. We went back this morning and we got some fins, so we can both dive together again.
Pair of dive fins, got some spring-back straps which we've wanted for a while and we had not found anywhere, so we're very lucky to have those here and we're excited to try them out. Now we're on this bus ride back to Verona, and let's hope everything's okay there. Eh?
It's always good when your boat is where you left it. It's like parking your car and hoping no one takes it because it doesn't have a key or anything, but it's here. We left it to a tiny little palm tree and now we get to row back to Verona.
Well, a little over 36 hours from when we left Verona. She looks like she's waiting out there patiently for us. We left a couple of lights on and the dinghy's here. That's one of the good reasons we really like the dinghy not looking the fanciest. It really looks pretty much like any of the other little lanchas or pangas that you'd find tied up on the beach down here. Got a couple of oars. They took the oar locks off them. They put them away in the hatch. And it's just locked up to a palm tree, and it's got a bit of paint falling off and everything, but it really blends in.
It totally blends in. Totally just looks like a local boat. Does not stand out, which is what we love.
I think that's a really big help. That's where the outboard can really make it a much bigger target.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with your friends, and subscribe. Until next time, adios.